This video will demonstrate how you gather evidence for domains 1 and 4. Domains 1 and 4 are considered the unobservable domains. Evidence for rating these domains is gathered through artifacts and professional conversations with your administrator. The first thing I want you to do is open the form. And here is what it looks like. Now, if you need more information on what exactly is domain 1 and 4, in that shared Google folder for the Danielson forms, you will find this PDF. Now, domain 1, the planning and preparation domain, involves all the work done before the actual teaching occurs. Domain 1 looks at all the relevant components of planning and preparation, which help teachers enter the classroom with confidence and inspire confidence in their students. Now, domain 4 is the professional responsibilities domain, and it allows teachers to demonstrate their commitment to high ethical and professional standards and seek to improve their practice. It's important to note that a single evidence source may be used to demonstrate performance in more than one component. Now, back at the form, at the very top of the form, you're going to see this link. And this link is a resource for examples of what you could use for possible evidence for domains 1 and 4. So it's good to take a look at that. Now, the first part of this form actually has a section for you to write information about domains 1 and then down here on domains 4. And you can see I've started to just take some notes about what I'm doing. Now, these notes are just something that, again, it comes back to that professional conversation you have had with your principal, and your principal knows the things you're doing. For example, your principal knows that you have developed some assessments in your PLC that you are using as a group. So you've designed these student assessments. Your principal's already seen them, doesn't need to see them again. But again, it's just evidence. Down here again, if you're someone who hands out weekly newsletter, your principal doesn't need 36 copies of your weekly newsletter. He or she already knows what those newsletters contain. So again, as the year goes along, you can just keep typing these little notes down. Now, the bottom portion of this form actually allows you to upload artifacts if there's something you really want your principal to see. And that process, again, is add artifact and enter the name, and I'm going to put reading skills. Okay, this is a form that I use when I'm working with my reading. You can enter a description. You choose the artifact type, and I'm going to put student work. And this is for domain because it's assessing students. And then I'm going to search for that, and it is called this form right here, my assessment. And I'm going to select my administrator, and then I'm going to save the form. And now it appears here. As usual, I definitely want to save the form. Now, I'm not going to submit this form because this form is one that you're going to work on throughout the year. Now, for non-tenured teachers, this form will probably be due end of January, beginning of February because of the due date of their final formal evaluation. For tenured teachers, this form will probably be due sometime in March, early April. And your administrator should be communicating those due dates to you. But again, this is how you start collecting that data for domains 1 and 4 and have your portfolio.